Hey everyone, welcome to Funnel Tuesday, where I'll be analyzing a marketing funnel end to end, starting from the ad copy down to the offer and the landing page. And once I've clicked through the offer to claim that offer, what kind of automations that I receive from phone calls, emails, SMS, and so on. Today I'll be talking about launch franchising, and I found their ad on display networks. Instead of doing the traditional Facebook and YouTube and so on, I actually took the retargeting approach. So I was browsing ABC News Network and I found this ad on the right side of the screen. Now, if you're not familiar with retargeting, I highly encourage you to look into it. But Google has an amazing display network. I think they have around 90% of the world's ad display network. Then there are a lot of other channels that let you advertise. For example, AdRoll is a good service for retargeting. You have Taboola and a few other publisher-specific ad networks. Now in this case, you can see the ad, launch trampoline park. So obviously that immediately speaks to me if I'm interested in franchising in the entertainment industry. Franchise would launch. So the offer here is for me to open my own franchise and be part of a growing family of entertainment concept. These three brands are quite popular in the States. So if you are familiar with them, this will speak immediately to you. Now, why I was served this ad? Potentially I landed on their site. Maybe I was added as a custom audience. I'm not quite sure, but overall this works once I've landed on their site at some given point in time. So this is why I'm seeing the ad right here. All right, let's look at the URL together. Immediately I can see it's taking me to the home page. This is the homepage URL. Some people are using this route by using the homepage as the speak to all. I think this is industry dependent, but I usually recommend doing a landing page as the destination for these campaigns. Now here there are campaign ID, there's an ad ID, and a G-click. I know from this that this is most likely a Google ad network, but there are no UTMs here identifying the copy and a few other things. Now this might do it for the person running the ad, but I do encourage you to use UTM tagging in your links because they help you identify the source of the lead. All right, let's look together at the landing page once I've clicked on the ad. So again, this is an ad retargeting, most likely served through Google AdWords ad display network, and they are offering a franchising opportunity. This is the landing page. One thing that immediately stands out to me is the top menu. I encourage hiding the top menu unless you are, obviously a brand or certain types of B2B selling where the homepage is communicating everything with you. Now, this is the case where I have a video on the left and a CTA on the form on the right. And this is really well done because the video is 1 minute and 12 seconds. It speaks to me as a person interested in franchising. And it's fun, it's short, and entertaining. Right here, there's a form, and I do like the fact that they added some qualifying questions. Some companies, they skip qualifying questions because they want to compact the forms. I think it depends, but most of the time you can afford to add some identifiers that the person filling in the form is really interested and not, just submitting data and wasting your team's time. Now there's another CTA here, which is Contact Us Now. I usually try to focus on one CTA. If I click on it, it just takes me to this middle section. So it's an anchor on the page, but it gives me 3 opportunities. One, to do a phone call, a schedule meeting, and this takes me to a calendar, a Calendly component, and finally to send a direct message. Okay. Now some people will like this because maybe their audience is not tech savvy, they don't want to fill out forms, and this gives them the chance to do it. I think this was the rationale behind adding additional CTAs on this page. So the header is very well done. I do like the video, and the form is also quite interesting and solid for B2B lead gen. Now scrolling down a bit here, I can see some pictures about the concept. So this is pizza. Obviously this is the Ninja Warrior course, and this is the last one with the entertainment, which is the trampoline park. What is the opportunity? The contact us. What is the difference? Again, some additional opportunities and information. So there's a lot of details here, which is quite interesting. I can find everything I need here. There's a repeat to the form for those who are scrolling. I believe they added it to keep it in the fold. This could have been done slightly differently by adding, I think right here somewhere, another anchor click that jumps back to the top, but that's not the big deal. There's a map here, and again, a repeating CTA. So overall, I do give this page a solid grade because of the flow of information, the copy, and what I can find myself here, but they do lose a point on including the top menu and perhaps not adding enough social proof. I haven't seen any social proof on this page. So these are some franchising personas, but not quite real life case studies. Sorry. All right, let's move on to what happens after I fill in the form. This actually takes me to a thank you page where the video is and the launch opportunity map and additional information for me to contact them. Okay, so thank you pages are usually underutilized. They did properly set it up and include, the video and other information. Now, at this point, the data is repeating itself. It could have afforded maybe somebody speaking to me and telling me thank you so much, we'll be reaching out to you or something like that. But I do respect the fact that they added a thank you page. Now let's look at the email sequences that I received from them afterwards. So you can see right here, it's coming up from a person. So I do like that myself. I always preach my team to try to create a human experience and communicate one-to-one, especially in these transactional, ABM kind of selling, or when people are filling in forms and getting responses from us. Here it says, we will be in touch shortly. That's the subject line. And here it says, launch franchising LLC. Thank you, reaching out to. This is the pre-header. I highly encourage you properly set this up. Otherwise, it's going to pick up anything from the body of the email. Now let's look at the email copy. Now you can see right here, they are using VBOUT. Okay, this is not a self-promotion, guys, but they are using VBOUT. They haven't verified their sending domain, and it's using the default system email. Let's look at their headers. Again, they haven't properly set it up, so by using our default headers, they use our SPF, DKIM, and DMARC, which pass on all these. Now there's a video embedded here, very well done. Okay, I do like videos in emails. Below there's a copy. It is designed in an HTML. It's not, personal, full width kind of inbox style. So they did decide to go that designed route. But they did include all the necessary. The email looks pretty. There is an option to unsubscribe on the bottom. And there are some information like the phone number. I do not see, however, the address of the company, which is a must-have inside email campaigns. So the only thing I recommend Mark doing is to add on the footer somewhere the address of the company. Other than that, I think the email is solid formatting. It's not one-to-one. I would have liked to see one-to-one, but that's a choice that you would decide. Now finally, right here, I haven't received anything else or any additional follow-ons. That's another point loss because I would have liked to see some more information, case studies, additional follow-ons. Be a little bit more aggressive, guys. I do feel like those who are really interested, they need to see you communicating with them. They need to hear from you at least 7 to 10 times for them to resonate. How do you stretch this? How much time you need and how much content, that's up to you. But I really do think that you can afford to be a little bit aggressive and give people options to opt out if they want to. So this is it, guys. I give this a 7 because they went, a retargeting route. The ad was good and the offer was clear. The landing page was properly done. However, having the landing page elements missing, like the top navigation and the social proof missing. And finally, there wasn't much automations going on. Other than that, please share, like, or subscribe if you like this content, and I'll see you on the upcoming segment.